Peace, greetings, and salutations. My name is Chrybaby Cozie, CEO of the Breakfast Club, EAT, and Light Feet Nation, Level Up. This is my very first tone whop tutorial I'm doing on my own. I'm really looking to share this with people in hopes that they will properly amplify light feet and use it in the most optimal sense so that you can really get light. Starting off really quickly, when I do light feet, I'm never upright. I normally hold my body in a spacing where I lean forward and I count on 1, 2, coming back up. That's 1, 2. Then I sit as I bend in my knees. 1, 2. See how I sat? Lifting up. 1, 2. Lifting up. 1, 2. So leaning forward. 1, 2. Sitting into 1, 2. Hip hop. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these snaps are on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double time is. This is where I work an energy that goes against as I'm sitting. So what's happening is sort of like an opening of the mouth motion where my torso is coming up, I sit down, coming up, I sit down. But I'm not going back. I'm in a specific pocket where it's an opposition and my torso comes up as I sit on every 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. My torso is going and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. And it's not this. You know, it's and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. What this motion does is essentially, it's a two-step energy and vibe that is the foundation to my dancing. Any person from Harlem, uptown, kind of has this two-step snap and bop of the head. Rocking, I would think, is down. A bop is more back, you know? That's just my interpretation of it. So essentially where you want your body to be is 1, 2, 1, 2. Now your body is gonna be shoulders length apart, literally. Your hands should be at 12. 1, 2, 3. Yeah? 6, 7, 8. At 3 and 8. This is where your optimal space for grooving is. No one starts grooving like this. Anywhere. Retracting back. Shoulders length apart, my body, this is a party position. Nobody's in the party like this. I mean, unless your swag is here, but not going off tangent. This is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now stepping with the tone whop, when I step, I bring my thigh up, bring my leg up. But I'm never coming out of the pocket. My timing is and 1, and 2. And I'm coming down on the ball of my foot as well. So that when I step with my tone whop, this bounce is on the ball of my feet. And as you can see, my heels are not on the ground, they're just hovering. This is me on the ground. Some people tone whop like this, but for me, if your shoes are not a specific way, there might be too much traction and you can't twist at the hip and isolate on the ball of the foot, which is what these tone whops are specifically. This is and 1, and 2. As I use my arms, I go with my legs on and 2. There's no prep like, it's with the legs. But what just happens is and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 6, and 7, and... So I messed up that one a little bit, but you can do opposites. what I was trying to show you. That's called a side to side. And that timing is not like step, twist. There's a bounce that I'm amplifying as well. That's called the 16 beat. And 1, and 2, and 3. Try not to have your ankles go out. Mine do that because I used to be really overweight. What I'm practicing now is straight up. It's really hard, but you should try it as well. Where you use your big toe and the index toe right next to it. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but you try to spring up, approach to your ankles, pushing outward, yeah? So I'm stepping with my tongue whop and 1. My torso and my leg come together. And when I land, I'm on the ball of my feet. So when I'm stepping in this bounce, which I call the 16 beat, yes, so that timing is and 1, and 1, and 2. And it doesn't have to be so big, it's just, you should be working the groove anyways, coming and up and up. Any type of song that has 1, 2, 3, 4, you should be able to go and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But if you're all the way up right, that's out of bounds. So you want to try to stay 1, 2, 1, 2, and find this groove and just begin stepping. Because even if you're like, this is still good, but when you want to do things like a tic-tac-toe, your body has to be in this pocket. It's very necessary. Cool? So just a couple of tone whops. This is a side to side. You can do patterns like or you can do the open and close, and 1 and 2. This is where your ankles, when you step, literally a foot in front of the other. That's how far you should be. Not just over, but at least a foot and a half. Or if you want, take a bigger step. And this pivoting is from side to side, or open and close. And what my body is doing is each time I go open, close, my legs don't stay still. I'm bouncing, but from that pocket, and my legs are going, but I'm not just doing this. My torso is isolating forward in the groove, and 1. But the timing is on and 1. With the lift, open and closing on and 2. And 1, and 2, and 4, and 6, and 7, and 2, and 4, and 6, and 8, and 2. Now, what I'm doing is the same mechanism, same property, stepping, open, close. You can do this with one leg in front, or side by side, or so many different patterns that you can hit. Excuse my loud neighbors in the back. So, stepping, side to side, step, open and close. Those are 2 stepping tone whops. You can also shift the same way on the ball of your feet, shifting. You can shift and groove with your leg. You can go opposite, or you can isolate. Wow, you can do so many different things you can do with it. You can go with the leg, or with the open and close. That combination is and one, and two, and three, and four. Yeah? Next is jumping with the tone whop. A jump with the tone whop is and one. Now, you see how my torso is up? You don't want to jump that way. You want to jump from the pocket, which is 1, 2, 1, 2. And when you jump, you're gonna try to feel out how your torso, if you create enough bounce off the ground, it can spring you up because this part of your body has a specific weight. And if you lob it up, not spring up, but lob. A lob is a type of toss up. You gather your energy up from your groove, and when you're getting light, which is you making yourself lighter by jumping off the ball of your foot, springing from the 16 beat, a clientele is and one, and one. And you notice my body does not come all the way up, right? Because I'm using a specific pocket. So, jumping with the tone whop. And now you're not gonna do this. You understand? I hate seeing, your body should not be doing that when you're trying to amplify getting light. I have this muscle shirt on so you can see where my body is and how I'm moving, okay? I'm doing this to no music because this is how kids in Harlem used to dance, to no music. This timing is and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Notice how my torso is not coming all the way up. It's about halfway. All the way up, midway. Into the pocket, lifting. I lift up on and, extend and jump on 1, extend on and, close on 2. My body, and 1, 2, and 4, 6. So your body should be creating this motion here, and when you land, it's on the ball of your foot. And you also can create a 4 with your legs. Do you see it? And there's my cat who just walks on by. Is the clientele. This is your tone whop tutorial I'm putting together now. Stepping with the side to side, stepping with the open and close, shifting with the side to side, shifting with the open and close, jumping into a clientele, all the while maintaining the cozy approach with the groove. This is my natural biorhythm, and this is what it looks like.
Hey yo, Ash, you crazy for this one?